Erykah Badu is funny. Not to sound corny, but she's probably one of the most sincere people I know. We first met, she came into my comedy club. I had a comedy club in Dallas, Texas. And she came into the comedy club and she just wanted a job. And so that was easy. When we started out, I gave her a job as a waitress. And then after that, she started telling me how she could do these plays for kids and bring schools to the theater, which I called it a theater comedy club, and she put on plays for kids, because she kept trying to get close to show business. And then she said, could she be the stage manager? And so I made her my personal assistant, and she handled some stuff for me. She would take tickets at the door and stuff like that. And then I gave her the stage manager position. I didn't really know what she was doing. She created the job, stage manager, with comedy. We set up one mic, you walk out there and talk into it, what you managing. And then later on, she asked me could she perform on one of the nights. And I said, doing what? And she said, I'm gonna sing. I said, you gonna sing what? And she said, songs. I wrote some songs. I let her sing. And some people said, man, there's something about her. And so we had a keyboard in the comedy club, and one night I was out there playing the keyboard at the comedy club, and she walked out and she started singing while I was playing the keyboards. Erykah Badu, people don't know, her first album was with me, and we entitled the album, we called it Section 8. And all our songs was about being poor, because both of us was poor. And our first album was Section 8, Steve Harvey and Erykah Badu live at the Steve Harvey Comedy House Theater. Well, you know what it was? She just had this belief in herself. She just really, she didn't see herself staying at that comedy club. And I was a dreamer, and anybody who did that, I was just like, man, that is like so cool. She wanted so much more for herself. She was so unique, man. She wrote all of her songs. You gotta keep in mind now, I had this comedy club in the early 90s. I mean, who was I? You didn't even know who I was. You know, I started hosting Showtime at the Apollo, but that was my only TV gig at the time. So I would go 3 weekends out the year to host Showtime at the Apollo, and Erykah would be back in my club, and she just kept saying, one day I'm gonna be a star. She kept saying it, man. And there was a lot of haters around her, but I just wasn't one of them. I just said, okay, if you believe that, go for it. And I just told her what I knew about the business. All I knew was grinding. I just told her, you gotta grind. And she did it, and she became what she is today. And she told me, she said, I'm gonna be a star one day. I just said to myself, well, hell, not before me. That's all I knew. We just gonna get a race to the top there.